Right, so the last thing that we have to talk about in section 2.2 then is variability. Right, variability is the spread. Right, the variability is the amount of spread, the amount of variation in the data. All right, so when we're thinking about, again, kind of those first three things that we were looking at, we talked about shape, center, and spread. So spread is going to do with the differences in our data. It's going to have to do with the amount of variation in our data. Again, we talked about variation in the beginning. As we're looking at our histograms, right, we're going to look at the horizontal spread of the data. How spread out is our data set? If the data values are similar, the graph will be narrow. If the data values are different, the graph will be wider. Right? So example 4, soccer players who play more games have more opportunities to score goals. So it isn't quite fair to simply look at the number of goals scored in a season. Instead, consider the number of goals per game for women and men first-year players. Right? Do the men and women soccer players have different variability in the goals scored per game? If so, which group has the greater variability? So if we look at these, we have a much different looking histogram for each of these. Right? So we're going to say, yes, there is definitely different variability. Right? As far as which group has the greater variability, looking at this is all kind of clustered together. This is more spread out. Our horizontal axes for both of these are the same. We just have more large values over here than we do over here. So we're going to say that females have greater variability. The variability is shown by how much horizontal spread we have.